Welcome to Unleash the Awesome with Dave Gambrill. All of us have unique skills, talents, and abilities that aren't being used to their full potential. Our mission is to share the people, tools, apps, and other resources that will help you unleash your awesome on the world.
Yo, what's up, Steve? Welcome to another episode of Unleash the Awesome. Today, let's talk about the key to success. The key to success. You know, a lot of people, there's a lot of books, a lot of information, a lot of YouTube videos about how to be successful, how to grow your business, how to grow your side hustle, how to be a good parent, how to be fit and healthy, all these things, okay? You can go read them all. There's probably millions of books and videos and things that you can read on how to be successful in individual pursuits, in individual things. But ultimately, it all comes down to this one thing. You're like, wow, Dave, you actually have the answer to this? Yeah, I do. And it's not an original thought with me. How I'm going to phrase it, it's a little original, but it's not original. You've probably heard of lots of other ways. But the key to success actually is in the beginning of the word success. Suck. Suck. You have to get started and suck first, okay? You don't try to intentionally be bad, right? You've probably heard fail forward and fail fast and move fast and break things, right? All of this stuff, right? You've heard those in all these different industries and ways of thinking about it. But ultimately, what it comes down to is you got to start. And generally, when you start, it's not going to be great. It'll be your best effort at the time, but it's not going to be world class. It's not going to be awesome. And you're not trying to intentionally be awful. But your first attempt at almost everything sucks, okay? So the key to success is to suck first. It's right at the beginning of the word, success. I know it's not spelled that way. I'm not the greatest speller in the world, but you got to get started, and it's not going to be pretty, right? And I heard Russell Brunson actually talk about this yesterday on a summit that I was a part of, and he was talking about the hero's journey, right? So if you've ever read Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey, you'll totally get this. If you haven't looked up Hero's Journey, you probably should, because it's fundamental to telling stories that people will listen to and pay attention to. And through time, they've all followed this. And if you want to read the business version of it, go read Donald Miller's Storybrand, Building a Storybrand, because that's essentially how to tell stories based on Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey. But the Hero's Journey is familiar to you, even if you've never heard of that before, because movies like Star Wars and all the Pixar movies that I can think of, in pretty much any hero-based movie, has this thing where there's something happens and then there's the reluctant hero, right? There's this bumbling idiot Luke Skywalker who doesn't really know he's a Jedi or has the power of, he's like, I don't know if I can do this. I need some help. And along comes somebody to help him. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, both of them. And then he becomes a powerful Jedi Knight, a warrior. Right? But at first he's reluctant. He doesn't want to do it. I don't know if I'm the one. I don't know if this makes sense. And you can think about all kinds of other movies, right? Even in Cars, Lightning McQueen, right? If you think about all of these movies that you like, that are popular, that have some kind of hero story to it, the hero at first is like, I don't want to do that. And a lot of it has to do with knowing that they're going to suck, or it's going to be hard, or they're going to have to put in some effort or whatever, right? And as Russell was saying yesterday, you know, if the reluctant hero is like, I'm not going to do it, then those movies would end pretty quickly, right? They would end like 20 minutes in, like, I'm not going to do it, and it'd be over. But no, they overcome that issue, that fear of failure, that fear of looking not great when they get started, the fear of sucking. If you've had any exposure to the military in the United States, a lot of the branches of military talk about this stuff called embrace the suck, meaning, it's just going to suck. There's going to be work involved here. It's not going to be great, right? But the precursor to success is suck, okay? So the more you start to understand that and feel that and just be like, okay, it's a natural, normal part of the process, I think it'll make it easier for you to be like, okay, cool, let's just go and get that out of the way, right? And you'll continue to have it at different levels, right? There's a devil at every level. So as you try to do new things, you try to maybe start a podcast, or you try to launch your thing online, or you try to do a new thing with your kids to try to get them to eat their vegetables or whatever. Like maybe the first one doesn't work, and you have to try something different or alter it or tweak it, right? But eventually you will start to suck less, and then you will find success. So do yourself a favor and go out and suck at something, because that is the first thing that is required to help you unleash your awesome on the world. See ya.
Thanks for listening to Unleash the Awesome. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you listen to your podcasts. And please share us on your favorite social media platforms using #UnleashAwesome.